Hi everyone and welcome back to your English lessons this week. First, before we begin, I would like you to go back to revisit the story that we learned last week, Katie in London. This will help you with some of the activities that we are going to be doing today. So, what I'm going to share with you now is what you are going to need before we start. So you're going to need a pencil, a piece of paper, I would say a large piece of paper today, and you're going to need some coloured pencils and things that you can make something look very creative with. Okay? So we're going to be looking today at making a mind map. And this is something I don't think we have done before. So this is going to be something new that you are introduced to today. So you're going to have to concentrate and maybe make some notes along the way. So the first question is, what is a mind map? So that's what I want you to think about while we're going through, and then when I get to the question, maybe you'll be able to answer it. So let's have a look. Can you remember some of the places Katie and Jack visited in our story? So if we have a look at some of the pictures underneath, can you remember what these locations are? I'm going to erase them for you. So what is this picture? Well done. It is St. Paul's Cathedral. What about this picture? I'll give you a bit of a clue. The Tower of London. Fantastic. And then our last two down here. What is this big circle wheel in the middle of the water? It is the London Eye. Well done, year one. And then finally, this is where you could watch some shows. What would it be? It is the Globe Theatre. Okay, that's the trickiest one, I think, because we haven't done a lot on that. Okay, so just remember some of these locations from the story. So what I'm going to ask you to do today is you are going to have to do some research of your own. So you are going to have to go and look at some leaflets. So you might not have some leaflets at home, definitely with the current situation going on now, but if you do happen to go out and about, you might be able to pick up some leaflets at your local shops. Some books. So you might have a look at some books that give you some information about London. So you can have a look online, you can have a look on YouTube. They do a lot of online books that you can listen to for audio. And also you can go onto Google. The only thing with going onto Google, you'll need your parents' guidance, or you're going to need your parents' consent to go on it by yourselves. Okay? Because we have to be careful when we are using an online researching tool. Okay? So what I'm going to ask you to do is type in things to see and then in London. Okay, so you're going to make a list of lots of things that you can see in London and some facts about them. Because what you are then going to do, as I mentioned, we are going to be making a mind map. So I asked you to think about at the beginning, what is a mind map? So a mind map is a diagram, so a picture for representing tasks, words, concepts or items linked to and arranged around a central concept or subject. So that means that it is a diagram, a picture, with lots of information all around, but it links to one thing, the one idea. So our idea is going to be London. I'm going to show you now some different types of mind maps that will help you to get the idea of what it should look like. Okay, so these are not the right ones that you're going to be doing because these are on different topics that we've looked at over the terms. So let's have a look at the first one. So this is a mind map about our senses. So we looked at our senses in science. So senses organs. As you can see, there is branches going off with lots of different ideas. So you've done one and they've written skin. So we know that we use our skin as one of our senses. And then they've done 3 different bits of information coming off. So touch, pressure, temperature, because our skin can change the temperature. So eyes. So it's come off and it just looks at light. And then the sense ears, we look at sound and balance. So you can see we add more information the further out we go. Let's have a look at another one. So this is about animals. There's a lot of information on here. So you can see that we are comparing animals. So as you go out, we've written the word reptiles because we know a lot about reptiles. We've drawn a picture of a reptile. They've written some facts about a reptile. So you can see that it's got scales, eyes, 4 legs, a tail. Then we've done another branch coming off and we've drawn a picture of a snake, which is another reptile. Let's have a look at mammals. So you come down to mammals. We know that an elephant is a mammal, and then it's given us some facts. So it's got fur and hair, 4 legs, eyes, a tail, and then again it comes off and it's named a few. So we've got a giraffe. You can see the others because they're quite small. And then we have special types of mammals going this way, which is a dolphin and a whale. Okay, and then we've got fishes, and it's the same concept. So every branch you come off, you've got to add some more information about that topic. So this one is about weather. So we've got weather in the middle with our title, and then he's done loads of things coming off, as you can see, and he's written different types of weather. Then at the end, he's drawn a picture. Whereas this one, we've got winter clothes, so hat, and then again, it's come off and said something else. We've got gloves, and then mittens, so something else again. We've got a jumper, which another word would be a pullover or a sweater, so you can see that it builds on an idea. So I have done one here for us on London, okay? It's a little bit bigger than the ones previously because it's quite hard to do on the computer. So this is my idea in the middle. So I've drawn a picture of a bus, as you can see if I move it. There we go, there's my bus, and I've put that right in the middle of my page. I have then done my title, which was London, and then I thought about what is the first thing I'm going to see. So I've drawn an arrow, and I've drawn a picture of an eye, and I've written the sense see. And then, coming off the word see, I've done the Globe Theatre, I've done the London Eye, and if I go further down, I've done the zoo. So these are some things that you would see. So if I go back up, I've done taste. So what would I taste if I went to London? Well, I might taste pizza if I went to an Italian restaurant. If I went to the Shard, I might have afternoon tea. So I'd have some cakes and some scones. Then how to travel is my next one. So I've done an arrow and I've written how to travel, and I've drawn a picture of a taxi. And then I've done the different types of modes of transport you might see in London. So I've done walking, because lots of people walk in London. And then coming off the walking, I've done the tube. And then I've done the bus. Okay, so this is what I would like you to create. This will help you with your lesson 2, which we are going to do tomorrow, because you're going to be writing lots of sentences about what you have learned today in your mind map. Okay, so please upload all the fantastic mind maps that you do at home, and then we can see what fantastic ideas and research you have found. Come back tomorrow for another lesson, guys. Bye, you one.